Bussing, packs, okay.
Lying on the beat. Flocka Trent. Woo. Jug. Y'all are dropping hits with like Future and Metro. 448 boy. Adelia. Kitchen, packs from Cali, they land. Yeah. They call me the Pound Man. We flush 100 P. I'm the motherfucking man. Understand me.
Yo, man. Hey, man. Say, man. Flocka Trent checking in. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all tune in. You all are watching the Neo and Flocka show, baby. I'm Flocka Trent. You dig what I'm saying? It's my boy Niski. See?
Yo, what's good, chat? We doing this live.
We going live, man. We going. What we doing live on YouTube?
Yeah, we on YouTube.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, we going live, baby. We talking all things cannabis, black market, legal market, and all things in between, man. You know what I'm saying? So we giving free game. You know what I'm saying? We giving free game.
Mm-hmm.
We citing sources. Like we citing sources. We giving shout outs.
Mathematics too. We doing math.
We mathematics. Like we giving y'all shit that you need. Like stop it, bro. Y'all be making the funny comment. We gotta go straight to the y'all. Hey, I guess y'all like to hear me go on my tirade from the fucking comments.
Yeah, can you touch on I'm gonna give you the floor. Can you touch on the Neon Flocka archives? Because that was from episode 3, where you said, so let me just set the stage. You said if you busting down 5 Ps, you're going to jail. That's what you said. You didn't say you can't do it. Nobody said that's not possible. Nobody said it was a lot of stuff, but you got the floor.
So, like I say, you know, we got these great grand wizards of the trap. We got everybody Gandalf, everybody fucking Gandalf in a trap. Everybody can just drop me 20 P's. They drop me 20 P's Monday. They go on by Sunday, nigga. Stop it, bro. Everybody not rocking like that. Then you got we expounded. I said if you busting down 5 PC, I guess we gotta y'all be literate. If you busting down 5 P's, when I mean bust down, I'm not talking about QPs, half a block.
People were saying, oh, you could do QPs and halves.
Like, yes, no, you can. Yes, that's one.
That's not what we said, though. That's not what you said. You said bust down.
When the definition of bust down means break it down, damn near going gram for gram.
So the largest is a zip.
The largest on the bust down is a zip. So again, if you busting down, we gotta bring the fucking calculator out for these fuck niggas, man. They be just, I'm telling you, Neil. A lot of them in the comments, they just that's all they know is this. That's all they know. So if you busting down 5 P's a week, now we say a week, you're going to jail. In the fast way, you're going to fast. If you busting down 5 P's a week in zips, that's 80 transactions. Fuck, nigga. Somebody telling on you that week. Somebody gonna tell on you. The next week, the laws is gonna have a fucking investigation on you. The third week, your ass going down.
Oh, you're not even making it a month.
You ain't making it no month. Having 80 transactions, catching 80 hand-to-hands a week. In a month, that's 360 transactions. Bro, if you busting down like that, you're not taking 360 trips all the time. Some of y'all ladies, some of y'all don't have discipline. Some of y'all don't have discipline enough to run a business. So you're not going to be disciplined. And this is for some of y'all. Some of y'all, like I say, I can speak on both ends of it because I was undisciplined at times and I was very disciplined at times. and I suffered consequences, and I got reward from on both. So the reward of having that many transactions is that your phone never stopped and the money never stopped. The consequence of that is that you have opened the door to be targeted by law enforcement because somebody that you serving is going to get fucked up by the law. They're going to get caught smoking in a car. They're going to be riding and smoking. They're going to be searched and have it on them. They're going to crack. They're going to get your name up because they want to get out of the situation. You dig what I'm saying? So having that many transactions, bro, what I was saying is that you can sell 5 P's in 2-3 days. Yes.
Anything can be done in this world. This nigga
Like,
Elon Musk is building rocket ships.
come on, man.
I mean, anything could be done. Yeah, that wasn't the argument.
But the argument that we're trying to tell you all is that too much traffic at a specific location, you're gonna go to jail, especially depending on your environment, your state, your neighborhood. If you're in the suburbs, bro, in them $300,000 houses, the motherfucking cardboard houses that only cost 85 grand to make. Yeah, we all getting suckered.
The brick houses and stuff.
We all getting suckered. We getting suckered in America. Yeah, I know. If you're in a neighborhood like that, and you busting down 5 P's in 3 days, that's 80 transactions in 3 days. Your neighbors is gonna look at you and be like, how can this motherfucker afford this home? This is what they're gonna do first, Neil. The neighbor's gonna look and be like, Neil don't never go to work. Nah, babe, I don't see him. I guess I don't know.
Because neighbors is nosy. Everybody nosy.
Because they black ass or they white ass gotta go to work. You don't let it be no white people. They mad. Now they looking like, okay, so this motherfucker got a nice car. He'll never go to work. Drug dealer. That's the first. They're gonna give it to you already. Okay. Boom. Then you got different cars pulling up. Every 5 minutes, if your trap really rolling, bro, in an hour, no less than 4 people pulling up. I'm saying no less. And some of y'all gonna hop in the comments and be like, nigga, 20 people an hour pull up. Duh, nigga, no less than 4. I'm giving when I get the numbers, I'm giving the least case, the easiest case scenario numbers. So if you got 4 people pulling up to your house every hour, bro, within a 14-hour span, that's what it is. 56, 14 times 4. That's 56 people a day pulling up to your fucking neighborhood. Bro, you're going to jail, bro. Now, if you in
all it takes is one call.
All it takes is one call. And then somebody set up surveillance on you. Or the laws do the oldest trick in the book. They get way down the street and wait for people to go to your house, leave your trap, and stop them. And they tell them, and the law's gonna hit them with this right here. Tell us where you got it from, and you can just go ahead, man. Keep your weed and go. Oh, I got it from Neil. Okay, have a nice day. Now they got you. So y'all be talking this trap shit. This is why I say y'all be talking about the game watered down. Y'all be saying me and Neil talk too much online. No, nigga, we gotta say this shit because y'all be capping and acting like this shit not happening.
And it's just easy. That's the other thing. People saying that it's not hard. You don't know what you're talking about. And then I go check on the dude's page. I went in his Telegram. He had 90 followers in his Telegram.
Bro.
Bro, we gotta be realistic. And
listen,
y'all not even doing the math. People, oh bro, you can bust down 5 P's in 2 days. All you gotta do is have motion and this and that. Bro, if you do the math, 5 P's, if you busting down 5 P's in 2 days, in a week, that's 17.5 P's a week. In a month, that's 70 P's a month. Let's just say best case scenario. And this, just a low ball estimate. Each P you making $2,000 revenue, which you busting down, you're gonna make way more than that. But let's just say $2,000 revenue. That's how much you're making off of each P. What is that? That's $140K a month. What is that a year? 1.6 million a year. You niggas is not running a 1.6 million a year business, bro. And you know, you run a business, I run a business. Anytime you have an operation over $250,000, you need something called employees.
Oh, you going to jail?
You need more hands on deck. When I ran my delivery service, the most a driver could do is 15, 30 orders max. And you like, that's the most that they could do in like 10, you know, and this is driving around the whole city, dropping off orders. Like, this is an Amazon where you have orders next to every single house has an order. Like, you're driving 15 minutes here, 30 minutes here. Like, the orders are spread out. That's the same thing as if you were delivering around the city. So the most that a driver could do is 25 orders within a maybe 10, 12 hour time span.
And
20,
that's why
25 orders, let's just say best case, you making 50, maybe let's say you're making $100 off of each order. That's $2,500 revenue. That would be 1.25 P in one that you have from one driver.
And that's why I say, bro,
like y'all don't do the math. Like, it's just math. And you never ran a business. Like, you trying to tell me that somebody who's ran a multi-million-dollar cannabis delivery service operation, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You could just do this, this, and that. I'm like, bro, okay, what's your experience and expertise on this? Oh, no, I'm a small fry. Yeah, I don't really know. I just know people in my city is doing that. It's like, bro, what are you talking? That just be like, my thing is just people act like it's so easy, and it's just like anybody could do it. Like, it's just like, if it was that easy, why don't you do it? And you just get all these P's and bust it down and make millions of dollars if it's just that easy. Like, if anybody can do this. But you're not. You're just talking in the comments.
Talking. Just rough and feather. Like, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, why you think trap houses or spots get hit? Because of traffic, bro. Because it's hard to, like, it's way more easier to have a storefront. Just like, even like my clothing line, Motion Guides. If I had a storefront, it would be easier if I could just stick an employee in there and have like everything accessible for people, you know what I'm saying, to buy. But how life works and how you want shit to work sometimes is different. So the overhead and paying somebody to be there will deeply cut into the profits. Instead of me, you know, doing shock drops, making a certain amount. Hey, this is what I got. I'm shipping across the nation, whatever you need. Woo, woo, woo. That right there saves me money. Although I might not make as much sales as somebody who has a storefront or somebody who has a more established clothing line, but I still get off what I need. But if I had a storefront, it would be easier for people to just walk in and come grab it. Same thing with a trap. People could just pull up. They ain't got niggas. So you're gonna do crazy numbers. But the risk of going to jail is extreme, especially when you're doing crazy numbers. Now, if you got a trap and if you got a trap spot and it's not like a whole lot of, you know, and the door not swinging a whole lot, then yeah, you can be underneath the radar for a while. But the way y'all talking in the comments is like everybody, like I say,
it's no cons. Like, you act like it's no cons. It's just all pro. Like, it's not a double-edged sword.
Man, this shit has a lot of cons, yo. This shit got more cons. This shit damn near got more cons than pros. If we being all the way honest.
The bigger your operation, the larger surface area that you have for things to go wrong and people to infiltrate the operation, and you get robbed, people snitch on you, things like that. Anytime you have a larger operation, it's less time that you can focus on the little cracks and crevices that people can infiltrate inside of it.
80. And what I want to say, so that's why I say, and the reason why I like to touch on bust downs a lot is because the average person who is in the cannabis industry, black market wise, is bust downing. The average person is not a middleman. The average person is not a plug. The average person is not a grower. The average person is not a broker. The average person is busting down. So that's why I'm giving those numbers. Now, if you're talking about a pound flipper, yeah, a pound flipper, like sold 20. I got a song that I made that I said sold 20 pounds in 4 days. Who jugging like me? And when I dropped that song, Say Cheese posted the video on his page. Lil German Gas Game Houston commented on the video and was like, me and Lil German cool. He commented on the video and was like, if I did that, my plug would be mad at me. That's and everybody from where I'm from had kind of like came to my defense, like, shit, hold on, Flock is a real deal pound flipper. This was like 4 or 5 years. This was like 4 years ago. Like this was like the beginning of the pandemic. And from that post right there, Lil Jeremy hit me up, gave me a feature. I'm like, nah. I'm like, what you want for the feature, nigga? I'm like, shit, I FaceTime it. You got to FaceTime, get your flex. If I FaceTime, like, yeah, shit, nigga, like, what you want for the feature, nigga? Like, after we chopped it up, he was like, bro, fuck that, nigga, you a real. He gave me a feature for free. But what I'm saying is that it's levels to it. In his eyes, when he seen it, it was like, 20, you doing only 20 a week? Shit, that ain't shit. In my eyes, I'm like, shit, 20 a week from where I'm from.
Eating.
So y'all in the comments be acting like and I blame a lot of rappers. A lot of rappers be acting. I know rappers who be talking about they selling 100 bowls and then I done pulled up on them dudes. Them dudes don't even got a call, bro. They don't even got a call. Hey, man, I'm in this bitch call.
Believe anything on Instagram.
Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Any nigga in the comments, you just believe, like, oh, bro, I done sold 1,000. It's like, oh, damn, he must be real. It's like, bro, Instagram is the fakest thing in the world. You can be anything.
You can be what you want to be. You can be what you want to be.
And this dude in here, he said, now y'all adding context before Flock. Like, bro, you have to be able to understand common sense, bro. If we're saying general statements, we're talking about the average person. You want to go and pick out, oh, my homeboy, he sells 5. Like, bro, that's not the average person. That's not the average person, bro. And I keep seeing you talk about, oh, you could sell. I'm from Cali. You could sell at Sessions. You could sell 5. Like, bro, you're picking out single scenario. Yeah, of course, at a sesh, when there's a bunch of foot traffic, you're gonna sell a lot, but that's not on a daily basis. There's sessions, bro. So you keep picking like these one-off situations and talking about, bro, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. You're not from Cali. Like, bro, I'm from Cali. I know about sessions. Yeah, you're gonna get a bunch of sales at one event, but what happens when you leave the event and 2 days later, bro?
What happens when you leave that event and majority of your customers was staying fucking in Calabasas, and you located on Fig? You think they come and shop? No, you caught them. That's why I say the shit is situational, but music has capped the game. Music and artists, we have said so much cap in music to where you'll have a guy who, I'm gonna give a real example. I did a consultation for somebody earlier this week, and he told me he like shit. He like I'm like at 3.5 a month, 3.5 bowls on a bus down, and he's still paying all his bills. He paying his car note. You know what I'm saying? Uh, his kids taken care of like that way.
It's
You have
realistic.
somebody in the comments to say, "Oh, he's selling 3 bowls, 3.5 bowls a month. He ain't doing
Hey,
shit, bro." You don't know the dude, Mark. Like you don't know his overhead might be just 2,000. If your overhead 2,000, you selling 3 bowls a month, and you making 2,000 off of every bowl. You capping $4,000 after your bills. You're doing good, my brother. If your bills is on the 2K and you're making $6,000 a month off of bus downing, 3 pounds, you got enough to eat out, gas, food. All right, so let's scratch another band. So now you walking away with 3 bands a month that you can possibly save or reinvest off of 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds a month. Who are you to say that that person is not doing well in their endeavors? Now, if your bills is $6,000 a month and all you doing is selling 3 bowls, you need to go get a fucking job and sell the bowls, or don't sell the bowls. You need you need to push it to the limit. Or you know what I'm saying? It ain't working out. If your bills is 6K and you're only making 6K, you need to do something different. It's situational, bro. Everybody, you don't have. So that's what I'm saying. Those of y'all, especially if you're in the black market, bro, don't get tricked. I'm telling you because I have been a person that has gotten tricked.
into a false narrative.
Yes, my first charge, I thought the guy was going to rob me. So I said, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to go serve him anyways. I got tricked into, I could have told him, nah, bro, I don't be working with the pounds. I just be having a couple ounces. But I wanted to let him know, yeah, I'm the fucking pound man, nigga. You what you want? You want? Okay. Well, all right, Sunday, I got you. And I'm like, I'm cocked and loaded because I'm like, I don't like him. I feel like he's a jack boy. I'm gonna smash him. Well, the dude was a fucking CI. The dude was a CI. I pulled up, and then like 5, 6 unmarked cars pulled up on me. Camaros, Camrys, trucks,
Chargers,
Chevys, all that shit pulled up on me, and I'm like a deer in the headlights. Just
get on the ground.
pistol and drugs, possession with intent, with a CDS control. You know what I'm saying? In the presence of a fire, CDS in the presence of a firearm. My first charge ever because I let somebody trick me into trying to paint the narrative that I was bigger than what I was. Yeah, and I was a pound flipper, but I didn't have 20 pounds. But I was like, shit. But I could go get it when I should have just acted like, nah, bro. I only just be having like an ounce or two. Da, da, da. So you all keep you cashing checks that your ass can't cash. That's not a good thing, especially on the black market cycle, because me and Neo have talked about a lot of things. We haven't talked about obvious points in the black market, and that's going to jail, bidding law enforcement, jack boys. We haven't even, and I feel like that conversation that's going to take like 2 podcasts. We ain't talked about rats, like who could fuck the prices up the most. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be in the comments just trying to
Just talking, man.
just talking, man, acting like I say, Gandalf the Wizard Trappers.
But it
Supreme
don't even
Trapper.
be them. It'd be, I know one of my homeboys move 10 pounds. It's like, bro, you don't even know if they're legit. Like if they're just portraying some narrative, like you don't know that. So, that's just my whole thing. And then people want to say, oh, it's not hard, but I've never done it. oh, it's not hard. I never did it, but my homeboy did it. It's like,
bro, stop it.
people perception of business, because at the end of the day, this is business. It's just like, they perception of this is just all messed up.
So I want to dive in another direction.
Mm-hmm.
And this is for both markets, man. Respect your custo. Like, let's stop this narrative of you think you better than the custo because you the person with it. And same thing as businesses. Like businesses, if you running a business, man, you need to respect your customer. The
Customer
customer,
service.
like, make the experience, make them feel like they a real customer and not a fucking lick. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I be seeing motherfuckers trying to shit on the customers. Like, dog, they help you feed your family. Y'all be trying to like, oh, these broke spenders. Man, bro, listen, they gotta have the cut. You need to. I'm gonna say this. You gotta cater. You can cater to your customer, but cater to the market. So if your customers in that market only have spend this amount, don't judge them. Just cater
Build
to
your
their,
menu around that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cater to what they can afford and have what's out of their league. Because you never know. They might hit the lotto, they might get a bonus, they might be saving and want to come shop with you. But a lot of y'all be online shitting on the customers. Same people be watching your stories. Same people watching your stories, you shitting on them, and they come and spend with you.
They
I know
hard
I
earned
don't
money.
feel like when I go into an establishment, an Asian establishment, Mexican establishment, white establishment, they got 10 minutes. I mean, they got 5 minutes when I sit my ass down. As soon as I get in that motherfucker, I'm looking to see how they treating other people that don't look like me.
Mm-hmm.
They got 5 minutes. Boom. 5 minutes. If I see that they ain't treating me right, I'm gonna take an order. Let them bring the little biscuits, the little chips and sauce, or whatever let them bring the water, whatever. I'm gonna drink that shit. And right when I think the food about to be ready, hey, look, we're gonna go somewhere else. Yeah, I'm playing them fucking games. So the same, so like, man, stop doing that, man. Stop trolling the customer. That shit lame, dog. That shit lame, bro. Stop trolling the customer,
Yeah,
man.
you got to look at also when you build your operation or your business. Look at some of these billion-dollar companies like Amazon. They built their whole business around treating the customer with the utmost respect. The customer is always right. Amazon, that's how they got so big. It's like you buy something, if you don't like it, you can return it, no questions asked. Like a lot of businesses now replicated that same model, and it got them to where they're at, just from really focusing on the customer, to where no matter what, we're going to always value what the customer thinks. If they don't like something, we're going to figure it out to where we're going to fix this situation. So yeah, I think that's really important, what you touched on for sure.
Hell yeah, bro. Like, listen, dog. Like I say, the cannabis community, that shit, it go, it go hand in hand with the custo, the seller, the trapper, the distro, the farmer, the grower. It go hand in hand. It gotta be a level of respect
Respect.
and professionalism. You know what I'm saying? With all of us, man. No matter what side that you're on. So that's just my take on that, man.
Mm.
I got a question for you, Neil. Like,
Yes, sir.
how can you guarantee to get the same batch from
Mm.
your source of plug? Like I think that's an alarming issue.
I
Like,
think you can't guarantee it because I feel like at the end of the day, it's a plant. It's not like and that's with anything, with clothing, footwear. Like you can never guarantee something is going to be the best quality. It's really on the company that they have really great QC. But I think what people should do is always have their options open and always have backups, you know, in the event that maybe you go to your usual grower and, you know, the bags aren't looking to where it's supposed to be or the quality that you want. And now you have some other backup options to where, you know, you could shop with them. That's kind of my take on that. It's like you always want to have some backup sources to where you're not really, you know, the grower doesn't have all the leverage. Like you need to have some leverage to where if it's not the balls, like the ball's just not in their court, like to where, you know, if they feel comfortable because they know no matter what you're gonna grab these bags, so then they can slack on the quality because they know, oh, Flocka, no matter what, he has to shop with me. So it's like they have all the levers. But if they know it's like, oh, well, you know, I source from you, I source from here, I source from there. So, you know, like shit, if it's not looking right, then shit, I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna take my money. And that goes with customer service as well. I think that ties into that.
Even in the legal market, like even like with my THCA company,
Mm-hmm.
shit, if I pull up to the wholesale places, if the price ain't right, you know what I'm saying, got some bullshit resin vapes or some shit, I'm going. I got like 2-3 other places where I could use my sales tax permit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so shit, I'm
Bouncing
when I
around.
was in the black market, same thing. Like shit, it's kind of hard to guarantee the same bags. You know what I'm saying, from your source, from your plug. You know, I would say that's why it's good to have variety. That's why it's good to have variety, bro. Like, so that way, even your customers, hey, listen, man, you know, you let them know, hey, listen, man, you know, I do varieties, man. Like, shit, next month we might not have Oreos, but you know, they're gonna come back eventually. But
Mm-hmm.
when you know what I'm saying, when your customers know that you got varieties, they expect a variety. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of, that's why, you know what I'm saying, don't get comfortable with, yeah, I had this gas this time, and then I should have this gas all the time. No, you don't get comfortable with having that same gas all the time. Only thing you should try to get comfortable with is having the quality. I might not be the same, but I got the same quality. I don't have the same strand, but you should never be trying to guarantee, I can guarantee this. Unless you dealing with a farmer or grower or broker who dealing with farms that they growing, okay, all we grow is lemon cherries. All we
Like
growing
they
is lemon cherries
experts.
and candies. If you know, that's when you can guarantee. Oh, listen, you know what I'm saying? We got straight outdoors. We got all the old strands. We got the plaids. We got sour diesel. We got, you know what I'm saying, wedding cakes. Then you can kind of consolidate. But if you dealing with them distros in LA and all that, or you dealing with, you know what I'm saying, them brokers in Oregon and shit, they grabbing from different farms, bro.
And they trying to get it off, so they're gonna throw,
You know
you
what I'm
know,
saying? So
whatever
like
they
you're
can.
not gonna get
Yeah.
the same. So if
Uh-huh.
you know, my advice, if you know that it's a good strand and it has been doing good, when that strand pop up, go ahead and
Cash out.
yep. That's
Mm-hmm.
the only way. Because you get you a little issue here, get you a little issue there, and then oh, no, it did good. Let me double back, it's gone. Because if it did good for you, it's doing good for somebody else across the nation too.
And that's the thing with business. It's like you can't get comfortable. You know, if you have a grower that's really good or whatever, and you know, maybe you did a couple runs and the quality has been great. That doesn't mean you don't stop testing other sources and trying to source other sources, even though, you know, maybe his quality has been hidden for the past couple months. It's like in business, you always want to be optimizing. You always want to be expanding your network. You always want to be testing. You never want to stop testing. You always want to continue trying to get better every day. And a lot of people, I think you can, like, that's a great point. It's like you touched on it to where you could just kind of get comfortable and be like, oh, yeah, he's always going to have that great quality. But then what happens that one time, it's a
They rap,
hiccup or, oh, hey, the batch is all messed up. We
man.
don't, and then you weren't doing no due
They
diligence
not
and
even
you
gonna
weren't
tell you that.
sourcing other, you know, you weren't sourcing other distros, you weren't sourcing other farms. Now you asked out.
These
You don't
motherfuckers not
know.
even gonna tell you the bags is fucked. They gonna just send them.
Try to throw it on.
By the time you get them, you're gonna be like, "This, I wanted the last pack." No, it ain't the last pack. So like, you really gotta like when you know what I'm saying. When I was when you know what I'm saying when I was black market, when I was black market, I I ain't never guarantee that I could get it back. I would try to get it back, but every time I would try, it wouldn't be the same because if it's so good for me, so good for somebody else. And then you got motherfuckers, you got some people who ain't playing, bro. They going to get 500, 300, 1,000.
The big boys.
So they, you know what I'm saying? So they got 20 flavors. They got all the good flavors. You just went and get you a little 10 pack. You done ran out. Now you trying to get the same. It's over with. You can't get the same flavors. You can't get them. So like, so you in the black. So when it comes to that, you really can't guarantee the same pack.
Quality. Yeah.
I want to touch on something else too.
Yes, sir.
Who you think got the biggest spray pack market right now?
Oh, New York.
Bro, New York is killing it.
New York.
This
It's a
shit is
dude
sick.
that he do like reviews
Sick.
of all the spray. He's like a
This
dude
is
on Instagram. Yeah.
Bro, New York is sick with this. Hey, listen, bro, New York, bro. Yeah, New York, bro. I don't know what can say y'all, bro. I think it's just unsafe. I think y'all are unsavable from the sprays at this point. Like New York spray pack game is like, I wouldn't be surprised if they said,
But you know what that show you? It show you if you got a niche, you can make money in that niche. There's niches in the cannabis industry, So we may not agree with the efficacy or how it's done, but
I think
if you can find a niche within the industry, it's money to be made. Because I think forever, no, we don't know the size, like how bigger it will get, if it will get smaller, but it's probably here to stay. It's always going to be people that want the spray weed. Like
and,
it's here to stay. So if you can create a lane, you can create your brand within that niche, you're going to continue to grow with the niche.
yeah, New York got the biggest spray pack community. Like it don't like you know what I'm saying. I think next in line might be OKC.
Do you think it has somebody said in the comments, is it an issue with education? The customers not being, huh?
You talking about the spray?
Yeah, like the customers, like they're not educated on the spray, or is it like they
No.
really fiending for it? Like they just want it that bad.
I mean, remember what dude was saying? The spray shit been around. The
Yeah,
spray
it's been around for a
been
while.
around. So it's just, I guess you know how it's one of them things. But like now it's starting to. I think people. It's like everything. People start to experiment and playing in the shit because they got real terpene sprays and all that shit that fucking um that been around, that been enhancers that
Correct.
haven't been bothering people. I think now it's starting to bother people health wise. Coughing, more mucus. You know what I'm saying? Like
Lung
tweaking,
issues.
like body issues, twitching, and maybe like you know what I'm saying, like muscle spasms and shit. Like I feel like the spray now they starting to like you gave it an inch, now niggas is taking a
To the
mile.
mouth.
Now they dropping shit in the spray pot. So I think that's why it's starting to come about now, and then people are educating about the spray pack. But I mean, if you like the spray, if motherfucker like the spray packs, where you at shit, keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Don't change it, bro. Make what you can make. But just always keep your ears to the streets. Always keep your ears to the market.
Be able to
And
switch up.
what's going on? Like, hey, is it lethal now? Is it non-lethal now? Is it hey, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to never be in a blind where you sold somebody something and the inevitable happens to that person. So But you know, like ways to check if your weed is spray, take a bud out, man, wet that bitch and wrap it in a napkin. If that bitch leave a color residue, you listen, you might got hit. They might have been sprayed with dye and all that shit.
Even the smell, it just be like a fake smell.
Yeah.
The smell is just like a fake, like it's just like it don't smell like weed. Like smell like almost like a fragrance or like smell like cereal or something. Like it's like, bro, weed is not supposed to smell like
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's like you know, like some weed got that sweet aroma.
yeah, like the
Oh,
gelatos and stuff. Yeah, for sure.
like you know, the lemon cheer, like I said, lemon cheer.
Yeah.
That's a smacker
That
right there.
creamy is like a creamy sweet, yeah. But you know those smells. It's like if it don't, yeah. I got a question. If you had $1 million to invest in a cannabis business or start a cannabis business, what type of cannabis business would it be? And we're talking about the legal market.
It
Would
would
it be
be
cultivation, dispensary, delivery service, manufacturing, a lab, distro? What would it be? A brand?
it would be a combination of a grow / brand. It would be a grow brand.
And expound on it.
Okay, so if I had $1 million, I would partner with like some local growers, like some local geneticists that you know that love this shit.
Outdoor, indoor.
Both. It would be it would be just a fun like we growing some of the we growing the best that we using and we taking strands, we crossbreed, we coming up with some we gonna come up with at least 4
House
proof.
strains.
Yeah,
Like
you know what I'm
house
saying?
strain.
Like,
Like your own strains.
yeah, you
Oh,
know what I'm saying? Like some fire genetics. And then I would probably get like 3 or 4 acres in the sticks somewhere.
mm,
I would dedicate 2 acres of like greenhouses for weed.
mm-hmm.
And then I would have like a year-round operation. I would have the sun grown. You know, obviously that's just gonna be once, you know, I would have a, a depth section, and then the light assist and the indoor.
Mm-hmm.
And I would have my brand would be basically organic and non-organic. And I say non-organic because I would want to be transparent that
What
we doing it how everybody else doing it. You know, a lot of people growing non-organic weed. That just is what it is, GMO shit.
using
But
synthetic?
I would be transparent with you know what I'm saying? Like we got the real organic and we got organic.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's marketed now. Like they got organic and they got the real organic.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's coming out and saying, yeah, we use this kind of
Synthetics.
pesticides on it. And nobody's saying that shit because that you're gonna fry your business like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be like, we have organic and extreme organic, sun grown.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, so it'd be organic and sun grown.
Sun grown.
So and then my marketing, I would
what state would you operate in? You can only pick one state.
Damn, bro.
What state would you operate in?
Man, Cali got
New York got a big legal market. No,
No.
not New York.
No. It's money in New York, but I feel
it's
like
too early. I think it's too early for New
and
York.
then I'm from down south, so like paying a lot for rent and utilities is absurd to me.
Yeah.
Like that's why I would never
upstate they do a lot of it's a lot of grows upstate in New York, like you know, upstate. Yeah.
So Man, climbing. Well, it might would be on the west, or I might would find Texas.
No, it has to be legal. This is a legal brand.
I mean, Texas, they got medical.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you remember, like, see, in the states where it's medical, you gotta be licensed properly
Yeah,
to grow.
correct.
So like Louisiana is medical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like you can get a medical card and ride up to like with an ounce
Mm-hmm.
with a medical card.
So you a rollout in Texas? Like we talking about trying to create. You got $1 million. You trying to create like at least first you trying. Of course, you want to get a high state, but you want to grow this into a national brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might would grow. I had to if I could I grow in one state and operate in another. That's the
You
sauce.
can, but you can't. It's federal, so you can't transport that product. You can. What people do is they do licensing deals, so they license a brand and partner with grows in other, states, or they'll go and maybe invest in open it. But most of them do like licensing deals.
Okay, I would probably. Damn.
I know it's a complex question. I just
tough
want to see, I
because
want to walk people through like a real business plan. Like we talking about real. This is real business.
Okay,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Then I would cop out. I would cop out and go to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma? Okay.
I would cop out and go to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, okay.
Easy, like the laws is easy right now.
Yeah, it's less regulation. Yeah.
And logistically, Oklahoma you can get the product to a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
I would cop out with Oklahoma. I would get growers who really love it. I'm talking about backyard boogiers. Backyard boogiers. I'm talking about different nationalities. Like I would get the white boys.
Yeah.
You got the white boys, you know what I'm saying? You got some of the rednecks who they growing the fuck out that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
They growing the fuck out that shit, spitting tobacco on the ground. They growing the fuck out that shit. I will get some of them that's cool who can work with.
So hypothetically, you saying that you're building a legal brand, but
I'm building
but you also backdooring. We saying hypothetically. We're not saying like you're gonna do this, but because you said that you're gonna distribute it everywhere, which it is legal grows that be backdooring packs. So it's not like you like but we just saying hypothetically, is that a part of the marketing plan? Or are you 100% legal? Like, oh, we're not backdooring nothing.
I think I could go 100%. I think I could go 100% legal because with $1 million, I would stretch the fuck out the million for marketing and everything. So I would set up in Oklahoma. I would grab low key growers from wherever they're from.
Yeah,
and I would bring them together, bring them to the table.
Yeah,
I would let them teach some of my people, like my homeboys or homegirls or family members, the sauce. Boom. I would pay them substantially and let them use my facilities to grow some of their own shit too. Partner with them. Boom. Then the marketing starts. It would be guerrilla marketing with content creators, artists, collabs,
meme pages,
food companies. It would be a whole strategic guerrilla marketing, club promoters.
Really the streets, the culture.
Yeah, the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like the motherfucking culture, though, like boutique owners. It would be a real strategic guerrilla marketing attack to collab and get the brand into the hands of people sample wise. I would be giving away thousands of dollars in samples.
Yeah.
Club promoter, hey, listen, when you popping them bottles, the DJs. Hey, this is sponsored by Himbos. Yeah, dig what I'm saying? Listen, man. Pre-packs. Throw the packs in the air. I would tell you, throw the fucking packs. Throw the fucking packs. Throw 23 fives that night. So just imagine doing that shit.
Yeah, it's just everywhere you going. It's just
in clubs around the fucking nation.
It's on the
It
blog.
goes around the nation with a sign, with the bottle girl with a sign with my name and my brand. Now just imagine that every weekend, 60 clubs around the nation.
All the hot markets.
60 clubs around the nation.
Yeah.
60 every weekend. 60.
Yeah.
All it's gonna cost me is what? A free pound?
Really just the product costs and maybe just breaking off the DJs or the club.
Yeah, but, you know, but listen, I'm going straight to the club, promoter, club owner, dog. Listen, man, free pound. Can y'all pass this shit out, man?
Mm-hmm.
The fuck. Long as y'all do every weekend, just throw 23 5. I don't give a fuck what y'all do with the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Throw 10 3 5, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So 60 clubs
across
around the nation,
hot markets. Yeah.
Around the nation, hot markets around the nation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then, like I say, rappers. So to remind you, I'm growing real genetics. So I'm growing that real rapper shit.
Yeah.
The shit that everybody can get. The $300, $400, $500 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, that's not what I'm gonna be giving away for free, but so now you got the rappers. Cause let's keep it real, even though rap is kind of like a declining financial market, musicians always in our culture have had a big influence. Musicians and entertainment athletes.
Biscotti, runts, cookies, yeah.
So like I would do that, and then at that point, I feel like enough traction would be
because they'll keep seeing the name and hear everybody. Yeah, you hear it in the culture. It's the streets.
You know what I'm saying? Now people want this product at their
dispose. Yeah,
dispose. So inevitably, the inevitable is going to get done like all other forms. Inevitably, it's going to happen
because there's going to be so much demand.
And yes,
so people going to either want it in a legal dispensaries or they going to want to sell it on a black market.
Inevitably,
yeah.
So it's inevitable to. It's inevitable. It's inevitable for these fucking farms to not. The black market not going nowhere, bro. I'm gonna say that. It's not going nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
So
because you need the streets. You need the streets. And it's the best form of marketing. It's the most efficient. Like the plan that you rolled out, I don't see it costing more than maybe $100,000. There's companies like these large $100 million companies in the space that spend millions and millions of dollars on marketing and can't even accomplish nothing. Like people don't know them from a can of paint. And this sounds like a really good idea to me for a fraction of the cost, because you're going to grab the culture and the culture just going to organically push it after that.
Thanks. Word of mouth is still the best form of advertisement. Still to this day is what like research shows.
But it's like setting the spark. People don't know you got to set the spark.
You definitely got to have that charisma. You definitely got to have that it as a person. Everybody can't operate like that off of. You got to have it. Everybody don't have that spark of just drawing people in, like, you know what I'm saying? So with and I'm using it with my personality, my expertise, and $1 million. Oh, it's game time. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. I'm gonna be at the table with Wiz and Burning and shit. It's over with.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even from Cali or from these big markets. You know what I'm saying? Like my music has peaked, went down, I'm back up on up. So I'm not even a A-list artist. Like, you know, I'm still underground. With me being underground and $1 million, oh my God.
Here's a question I want you to answer. It's kind of a critique. I like the idea just rappers make shit get played out. So, one of the major strategies you have was using rappers. So how would
I
how
wouldn't limit it. Oh my bad. I wouldn't limit it to artists, though. That's the thing. It's not just rappers, bro. I should have said musicians. I'm not
entertainers?
limiting it just to rappers. Rappers is no, like rappers. We be trying to act too tough, too bougie.
Too
I'm not
cool, yeah.
too cool. I'm not limiting it to rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? Country singers, man. Singers. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, like I need people to, yeah, like people like Country Wayne. You deal people like Desi Banks. People like Mario, the comedian. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's bigger than just. Remember what I'm saying? I'm saying rappers because rappers have a love and hate relationship. Everybody love rappers, but haters too. So even though rap is not making the money that it once did make, the influence is still there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Still there, bro. So yeah, rappers water down shit, but rappers also make. You gotta understand, rappers the ones who made SRTs popular. SRT's been fucking around, and then the Dirk made the song Hellcats and Trackhawks, and everybody shit started getting stole.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
Hellcat's been around since 2015, 2016.
yeah, and nobody
They
was stealing
just
that
like
shit.
really like 2020, 2021. That's when
Yeah,
everybody just had a craze over them.
because it
Like,
was the
yeah,
song, bro. Hellcats and
2020,
Trackhawks.
2021. That's like when everybody started buying, they was doing anything
Mine,
to get Scat Packs and Hellcats. Yeah.
motherfuckers start stealing.
Yeah.
So
Nah, I
yeah,
like that plan.
yeah, that's a fire roll out. Like $1 million, I can make it shake with $1 million.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of and shout out to Cali Plug, man. What do you think of him and possibly other creators in the space making similar content like us? Because he had a video where he was talking about like shipping packs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was like one of our first videos ever. So it's kind of
right,
like he's like, dude, and shout out Cali Plug, man. It's not like
shout out Cali Plug.
yeah, we're not like, it's like, bro,
Yeah.
it's enough money and enough viewership for all of us to eat.
Yeah,
And
shout out Cali Plug.
yeah, but I was just saying that was like what we did the first thing we ever talked about. But what do you think of really like we damn near created a new lane for content creation?
Listen, shout out to Cali Plug, you heard me? But fuck that still though. Fuck all that though. Hey, listen, we get linked though. It's like it's cool. It's a safe space. It's enough money for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, like we, what I'm saying? We young and turned in this shit though. We respect the OGs, man. Even the young niggas who in it. Like, but y'all can shout us out back. Y'all can collab with us. Like we, you know what I'm saying? It's only gonna bounce us up. I don't because me and Neil gonna do us regardless. Understand this, when me and Neil started this podcast, Neil had 425 followers before I ran across him. This is my 8th Instagram. So I peaked numbers. I know how much money I didn't lost already. I think I was at like 19.
30K. You had like 25K, 26K, I think.
23, I think, or some shit.
Yeah, it was around that.
It was low. Yeah. I'm at 41, almost 42K now. This me and Neil doing this shit without no shout outs, without nobody repost. No big person really want to repost us.
It'd be the likes. They be liking and DMing.
Like we see them in the likes and shit, but none of y'all really want to repost us. And Neil will tell you, like, Neil had you talking, Neil will be like, man, Flock, maybe you could just say it a little different, bro, because the approach. And I just can't. So all I'm saying is they like, dog, shout out to Cali Plug, man. We see the content, shit. Fuck with us, man. And the other people who see us, y'all hear us, bro. Come on, man. I know y'all. This shit running across. This shit. It's impossible for this shit to not run across the algorithm.
Yeah, if you
Come
in the
on, man.
cannabis space, if you
Man.
in the cannabis space, if you like anything about weed, you done seen our videos, bro.
Brother, I done went to the store 3 times over the weekend, and every time I went outside, somebody stopped me and was like, "Hey, you bro, would be talking about the weed? Man, let me ask you a question." Da, 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 da. It used to be motherfuckers stopping out. Hey, you Flocka Trent? Now I was like, I'm getting you Flocka Trent and you the weed man, the
Content,
weed talk guy, weed
yeah,
content guy.
trapper guy,
So,
yeah.
so like, man, that's all I want to say about that, man. Shout out to Cali and other creators and you know what I'm saying, and other popular people, bro. Y'all can holler at us too, man. Like, come on, man. It's enough money for everybody. I think I be feeling a way that how people I be feeling a way because I peep it. Like I peep like, and I ain't saying this Cali plug, but I peep this shit with this social media shit. It's like y'all don't be wanting to give a flower
Credit.
pack, a credit pack to a motherfucker because y'all be scared that it's gonna dim your light. I peep the weird shit. And when I peep it, I cannot not say anything because I would say that to dudes' faces. Like if I met dudes who start doing the same content as us, I would be like, man, come on. Like it wouldn't be no place, but I definitely face to face would be like, let's link, man. Like, I see y'all posting content like us. You know, me and Neo start doing that. I would definitely say that shit in the humblest, most respectful way. So yeah, man.
I mean, First Smoke of the Day done commented on my videos too. So I mean, that's like one of the biggest. Like, bro,
Yeah,
people see it. That's what I'm saying.
they
So I
see it.
don't
What it is,
like.
they want to see how far we go before they fuck with us.
Yeah, really try to like, hey, you want to come on the podcast? But
And once that
it's all
happened,
good.
I ain't lying. I'm a lick back ass nigga.
I'm rolling with you, so
I'm a
it don't
lick back
really
ass
matter to
nigga.
me.
I'm a lick back ass nigga. So that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like,
I'm rolling
it's
with you, so I
yeah.
mean,
It's no threat.
I'm just telling to reach out to you. So
We not posing no threat. We ain't posing no threat in this space. It's enough for all of us to eat. A lot of these guys been in the cannabis space way longer than us, so they got way more. They got more knowledge than us, and they can really help us. But it's like I'm starting to see I'm
it's a
seeing a little
pride.
weird shit. I'm
It's a
seeing some
pride
weird
thing.
shit, bro.
It's a pride thing because it's like maybe they've been doing it for so long, and then they just see two people in a month and a half done
Pop up.
pass them, so lap them. Which I mean, that just happens in life, man. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing like it's nothing to hate on. It's just that's just sometimes in life things like
I
that
don't
happen.
know, man. Like we'll be way better together, bro. Just all this as a entirety. Like,
Because
you
at the
know.
end of the day, we trying to get out a message. Like we trying to impact folks. It don't matter really who says it. It's like people done and people probably done DM you like, bro, don't stop what you doing because people done try to gatekeep this information for so long. I done had plugs. They would never really put me on no game. They want to gatekeep all this information, this and that. It's like, bro, we're the first people who really just like, it's an open book, bro.
Hey, bro. But
Like, probably already, like, you probably know, like, I wonder how much money we done made people just listening to the stuff that we said, or money we save people not getting scammed or getting finessed. Like
this
we
is
would
another
never
thing.
know, but this is just in 2 months, 9 episodes. We didn't probably
See,
save hundreds of thousands of dollars, bro, from the information that we done gave out for free.
and this is a clip you need to chop, Neil. How
Yeah.
much money you all done save or made just getting information from the Neo and Flock podcast since you start hearing it? Like, keep it real. It ain't no way you lost bread. It ain't no way you lost bread with the information that we gave. The only way the only way you can argue is that somebody might know more information now, but the same way they know information, know more information, shit, you got the chance to know more information to better your product or service. So How much money that you done made in it when you drop a dollar sign or something like if you done made money just getting more information from Neo and Flocka since y'all been seeing this in y'all algorithm.
If I made you money, type yes in chat.
Like them gurus, like them Insta gurus, like them social media gurus. I want to give a shout out to them boys in the Gump. Shout out to the Gump.
Mm-hmm.
They getting money over there.
Bama, right?
Yeah. They get money over there. Shout out to the Gump.
Hey, somebody said talk about the Say Cheese drama. What are they?
Oh, me and Say Cheese don't fuck with each other no more.
Oh, okay. You want to dig into that or not? Save it for something else.
Man, dog, it was like if y'all don't know, I got Say Cheese interviews, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Say Cheese found out who I was
7 years ago.
Yeah, Say Cheese found out exactly who the fuck I was. And he found out who I was via trapping. Like it was like the person was like, "Yeah, this is a real." Like when he asked, "Well, who is this artist?" and the chick was like, "This a real
legit.
This a real." So like, me and him not really tight no more for some fun. And I thought we was tighter than what we was. And apparently we wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was paying for posts and shit. And sometimes you give me a little deal on them hoes. And one day he posted me, and then I was with a chick, and she was like, "Yeah, he a bitch ass nigga." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, "Man, nah, he cool. Like I fuck with him." She was like, "Yeah, he gonna fuck with you though." And I'm like, "Bitch," I'm like, "Oh, you hating?" And then she was like, "How you think he found out who you are?" Like, oh, damn, she is from where he from. And it was like, and it just all started making sense. Like it was like, damn, like no wonder why, like he see me working with this music shit. Like he see me like going up shows, and he see like he hearing like this shit crazy. Like he ain't never like did the extension reach of like, man, Flock, I'm about to turn you up. You got your own sound, own style. And the chick was like, yeah, like allegedly she said that he told her, I'll never put a nigga on that you used to fuck with hard. And it made sense that, okay, I don't ask him for deals. I just, what's the post price? I pay it. And it was like, the dude to come to Louisiana. Hey, brother, shit, you in the booth? Like, yeah, I'm in the booth, man. Shit, fuck with me, nigga. Like, I'll mob around with you, to make sure you good. And it was all right, I'm hit you up, Flock. Never hit me up. So I'm like, damn, shit, I'm like, damn. And I was like, oh, so now it's all playing like that's the guilt.
All add up, yeah.
That's the guilt. Cause you done told a bitch you ain't putting me on. And you probably feel like the bitch that told me whole time the bitch had kept it player for years and never told me nothing. And me and the chick was in Vegas one time. We was having a good old turn up Vegas fuck fest. Like, yeah, bro. Like, we was doing our shit, bro. We was in a weekend of Vegas, bro. And and then she told me that shit. So like, I seen Say Cheese post something one day, and I comment underneath it, and I was like, "Nigga, you tender as fuck behind this bitch, nigga." Da, 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 da. I'm like, no wonder why I couldn't. And I'm working on. This was years ago, bro. And I'm working on myself. And the nigga commented back, and we had some. And this was before like screenshots was popular, like. Cause I still was on some. I'm a real nigga. I don't screenshot. I don't record shit. I don't. And how I knew that he said what he said to the girl because the nigga said back in the comments, he said, "Nigga, you've been paying for posts for 3 years since XYZ. And nigga still ain't put you on.
Mm.
And I was like, nigga, I knew you was a bitch ass nigga. I'm like, I knew the bitch wasn't lying. And you know, like that was them, bro. Like it ain't no smoking nothing, but like yeah, I used to get posted all the time on Say Cheese. You know, like let me see. So I guess that's what they were referring to. But so basically, the chick had told Say Cheese had asked about me music wise, and the chick was like, "Yeah, this a real nigga. I went to college with him.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga had the campus sold up with the weed, like sold up." And he was intrigued. So when he was asking me interview questions on this interview, it kind of was shocking to me that he knew exactly who I was. And I was like, and this is, you know what I'm saying? Flocka Trent, I got raided in college, the drugs. They never found 80K though. I had like 80K in the wall type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, like
so we're gonna take it all the way back to the beginning. Let us know a little bit about your upbringing.
Well, in Appaloosa, Louisiana, but I was born in Houston, you know what I'm saying? Right there, born in the Harris County Hospital, you know what I'm saying? But was raised in Appaloosa. 2009, they probably had like 30 niggas selling crack. So early on, I noticed that, you know, they play with your financial aid back faster than the Appaloosas. It's all in black and white. She was white. My baby mom reached out to somebody. News, you gonna make the paper. They're gonna keep flashing on the news, you know what I'm saying? Like until you bond out type shit. And like, my baby mom reached out to somebody and she, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right?
they found like the first, my first lick I caught in BR was in the streets. That was like in a section called Scotlandville. I got.
so like yeah, bro. It just was crazy that, and we did this interview in this was 8 years ago. So you would think like he seen me. This was when I first started rapping. I went big. Like I did the full rollout. I didn't even know I was doing content. You know what I'm saying? So like I did the full rollout, bro. And I was doing shit that's relevant today then. And you would think that damn, this nigga watched Flock grow. And once he got in this position of I'm gonna throw him a life jacket and boost him, because all it takes is like the right cosign.
Mm-hmm.
And I was already putting the work in, grinding, trapping, going to different cities, linking with people. Like I linked with Young Scoot in the airport. He was going to catch some plays. I was going to catch some plays. And like real talk, I had a baby ass chain. He had the big BMG chain, and I was like, so real talk, bro. So it was like, so you would think Shine Cotton would be like, man, I Flock up and grinding, but the whole time it was the bitch spoke on me as being such a real nigga that I guess he was like, I'm not
really put him on.
Let him be a real nigga on his own.
Damn.
So yeah, bro. So and when she told me that, I sat back and thought about damn all the years I would hit this nigga up when he around or when I'm in his city, and the nigga would like kind of like fucking ghost me. It was like this why the nigga did that shit. Like cause nigga had kind of.
Oh, you still playing the thing?
Let me see. I'm trying to see.
Search warrant for me, but my team was like involved because they had a search warrant for me, and they had them like, you know, they had it like under surveillance for 38 days. They say it's all in the paper, all in the black and white. And
so this was me in college, bro. Well, this was after I graduated college, like. So that's what they keep asking about, Neil, about like
okay.
With the Say Cheese, like, so you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't no like me and him, I don't know, we might talk about it one day, but you know, I feel like he one of them dudes where like he not gonna admit to that shit because that's some sucker shit. Even like when I confronted him about it, he was like, no, I never heard of no bitch name. You know what I'm saying? This,
whatever the girl's name was.
I'm like, bro, the girl done told me everything about you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The girl done told me that's why she stopped fucking with you, because you got big headed for the Say Cheese shit. She was like, nigga, I know this nigga. Like real talk, bro. And I'm like, the shit that she was saying was like shit that only an insider know, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I just felt so played, like, damn, I was really genuinely like, because when I asked him at the end, it's in the interview when I asked him, like, bro, how you know? I think it might have been after the interview, but I said, bro, how you know all this about me? And all the nigga kept saying was, man, I got my sources, man. I got my sources. He never said it was
from the girl, yeah.
Like, I got my sources, man. I just heard about you, man. I got my sources, man. I heard you was kicking up dust up there. I got my sources, man. I just, hey, I can't
disclose, yeah.
So that's how I know it was the truth, bro. Because when I think about back then, he didn't never say, yeah, B told me this. And I'd have been like, oh. So in the midst of that interview, I spilled the beans. I said, I think later down the line, me and him had talked, and I was like, yeah, I know. A chick I used to fuck, I used to bust up. She had some good pussy.
Oh, so he got
So I said, she from Dallas. And I said the bitch name to him before. And I guess he must have been like, wait a minute. This bitch put me on his trail to interview him, and she used to fuck on this nigga.
Oh, so then that's when it just, yeah, hell no.
You want to put this nigga on?
Yeah, fuck no.
And this nigga look better than me. And you're cheating like any from the streets for real?
Hell no.
Nigga graduated college too?
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, bro, so like I said, me and him could have a conversation now, but I don't give a fuck. I don't need Cotton. He don't need me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like it'll be good though if a nigga would like.
I wonder if he's seeing like the clips on IG and the podcast and
he's seeing that shit, bro. I'm telling you, he's one of them niggas. He gonna try to act like he don't see, bro.
He don't see. Oh, we got a podcast. You know how he talk like.
Yeah, like you know, like I just seen on YouTube. He's selling a grow operation in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I knew he had a farm. Yeah, he had a farm. Yeah,
fully functional. I mean, like I say, the bitch spilled all the inside business of like who started them and all that shit. Like it's big. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put it up, but it's big. Like I say, he got some good rich partners.
That's how you get connected doing media for sure. Hey, is it bow or bowl?
It's bowl, but you use the bowl. Fucking bowl, nigga. The fucking bowl. You just eat up. But it's the bowls is steady born.
The bowls is steady going.
The bowls is steady born, bro. People's elbow, man. Dwayne Johnson's. That's how you. Don't ask me to break down no lingo. When you hear the lingo, just use it and keep pushing. Go.
Yeah.
Just go with it, man. Dwayne Johnson's.
Dwayne Johnson.
Can I get a Dwayne? Is Dwayne Johnson home? Yes, he is. The people's champ, the rock bottom.
The elbow.
Come on, man. Yeah. When you hear the lingo, listen, y'all got to pick up on the lingo. The lingo is important, but me and Neil can't bust down the lingo for you. Again, there's people out here who still live they got people who still live in a thriving black market life. So in the comments, when y'all be wanting us to go into details, I know brothers who still getting it on. Neil probably know brothers who still getting on. We can't go into them kind of details, man. Use your context clues.
We still got to speak in code for Instagram, the algorithm, things like that. Like videos can get taken down, so we gotta speak in code to an extent. Like we can't just, yeah, you know, like, yeah.
Oh shit. Just get on American Airlines and just that's what they want. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we can be fucking indicted or some shit. So we can be fucking being targeted. No, bro, we're not saying that shit, bro. Like, do whatever you do. We just giving hypotheticals, best case scenarios.
Worst
things
case
that's already
scenarios.
happening. Worst case scenario, things that already happened. Again, law enforcement is up. The thing that eats me with law enforcement is this: is law enforcement is put in a group of we're better than the average citizen. Law enforcement is legit put in a group of we're better than the average citizen, but still struggling like the average citizen. So law enforcement is used to divide people again, but law enforcement agents are not even regarded amongst the 1%. They're still excluded. So when I look at so from a cannabis standpoint, there's all this emphasis that is being that law enforcement put on busting people for marijuana or cannabis when cannabis is still feeding the families of the rich through incarceration, through just farming, through insurance, through the banks. The banks are eating greedily off of
publicly traded companies,
public trading company,
cannabis companies. Yeah.
Taxes, legislation. Like people are eating off of this shit, and police officers are not getting an extra raise to bust cannabis people. So you got to think like it's a way to keep infighting. It's a way to keep civil unrest.
And then that's how you
they
end
still
up.
get rich.
That's how you end up with people like Bill Culpepper Jr.
Bill, I still gotta drop his
That's how you end up with people like that because they feel like, oh shit, I mean, it's still legal. It's publicly traded companies. So I mean, technically, ethically, what am I doing wrong?
Brother, they got colleges that grow marijuana. They got colleges that grow marijuana, bro.
There's one in Oakland.
That campus police have hundreds and hundreds of marijuana arrests on file. They got colleges that grow marijuana right now for profit medically and get paid to grow it and sell to distributors. And that same college have police officers still writing tickets and arresting, and those campuses are still suspending and expelling students for the sale of marijuana to pay to go to their college.
The hypocrisy.
So that's what I be saying. Like, we gotta look into this shit. This shit is deeper than the divide is always there. They divide us with race, religion, XYZ, and then they divide us amongst citizens, classism. Then they break it down even small. So law enforcement agents who watch the podcast regularly, because I be seeing y'all. I see y'all in the comments as bots. You all DM me trying to make transactions with me as well. I see. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, with this weed we talking about, this cannabis we talking about.
Come out the ground.
You all, they're using you all as pawns, and they're gonna double dip. The college I got expelled from, Southern University in Baton Rouge, they grow marijuana right now for profit. Southern University in Baton Rouge, Southern University A&M College in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, single-handedly is responsible for over 300 students dropping out, being arrested, expelled, or suspended for marijuana. They currently grow weed for profit. My life would have been ruined if I wouldn't have been tenacious and had the tenacity to continue my education. And if that white college wouldn't have accepted me. They banned me for like 4 or 5 years from the campus. So even when I got out of prison, they refused to let me re-enroll in school again. The police officers at that said that I would come back and then I would be a kingpin and then I would be revered. Because I was revered over there for like years. Like I was like that dude. Like I was like the fucking. I had the moniker like that moniker like this is him. Like
That's
it
the
was
man.
like motherfuckers would when I was at the other college, motherfuckers would be calling me saying, "Brother, it ain't the same. Nobody got it like you got it, bro. You used to have it, bro." So extreme hypocrisy. And it's about 40 campuses that's
In the
growing weed
nation.
in America.
Wow.
It's about 40 campuses. Right now, LSU and Southern University are two of the colleges in Louisiana that's currently growing marijuana, doing studies on cannabis. Doing studies on cannabis. LSU has a program, bro. A Kickstart Cannabis program. It's let me show y'all. And like I said, if anybody wanna go get some context clues or go cite some sources, go to record keeping, get the public records of LSU.
Oh damn. It's like a
LSU
whole thing. Damn,
so
that's crazy.
cannabis healthcare and medicine, cannabis agriculture and horticulture, the business of cannabis, cannabis compliance and risk, cannabis product development design. 24
That's
weeks.
insane.
Yeah.
In today's rapidly expanding cannabis market, companies are actively seeking well-trained professionals who can develop, design, and manufacture top-quality cannabis products. Welcome to the forefront of this innovation with our Cannabis Product Development and Design Certificate Program. This comprehensive online training is designed for those eager to understand and master the creation of various different cannabis products, including gummies, chocolates, oils, and tinctures, all while immersing yourself in the science and artistry of making exceptional cannabis products today. The program begins by grounding you in the foundational principles of cannabis science. Learn industry terminology, the secrets of decarboxylation, and dive into various extraction techniques, from clean, solventless methods to the precision of supercritical fluid extractions. As you progress, you'll become adept in the art of cannabis product formulation, catering to the diverse needs of different cannabis consumers. Learn about nano-emulsion technology, understand the importance of safety, packaging, and labeling, and understand how to create products that are both compelling and compliant. But it's not just about what's inside the package. You'll also learn how to make your products stand out with branding and package design that captivates consumers and adheres to strict regulatory standards. Throughout the course, you'll be guided by esteemed experts with decades of cannabis industry experience. Plus, you'll participate in interactive exercises, discussion forums, and hands-on projects to ensure you master this cannabis wisdom. Upon completing the program, you'll have the knowledge, skills, and a credential to thrive in the cannabis industry today. Whether your aim is to create cannabis products for yourself, help develop and manufacture cannabis products for other organizations, or design and launch your own cannabis business, this program is your gateway to becoming a leader in cannabis product development and design. So join us and transform your passion for cannabis into a thriving career in cannabis product development. This program is your ticket to standing out in this highly competitive field, and you will love what you learn and unlock a world of opportunities in the fast-growing cannabis industry today.
And this campus right here, like I said, a lot of their campus police has a lot of arrests, cannabis related arrests.
For
and LSU is the largest college in Louisiana. Southern University, it's not the largest, but Southern University is the second largest cannabis growing college as well. And yeah, so it's a big hypocrisy still. It's still a big stigma. Like I said, it's just a message just to like law enforcement, like this shit right up underneath you all's noses as well. They growing this shit, you locking people up for the shit. Then they growing this shit and selling the shit, and you all salary not even getting increased. It's human trafficking going on.
Yeah.
You don't never see signs about we cracking down. It's a war on human trafficking. It's been a war on fucking drugs since before I was born.
For forever.
So it's a divide. I can clearly see the divide. I don't know if you all can see it or not, but
man. Last thing, you had a video where you were talking about white ash. And it was, man, I was looking at the comments, man. It was going crazy. Is there a misconception about the white ash? Because I've looked into it and they said that there's never been really any concrete evidence that
white ash
says that white ash has any correlation to the quality of the weed. But what has some of the research that you've done? Like what have you
some of
been
the research had kind of some of the research was a 50-50, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Some stating that it's a sign that it's not organic, others stating that it's a sign that it could be, you know what I'm saying, the component of the wrapping paper, or it could be flushed
correctly.
Yeah, so like it was just like I guess it's one of them things where I guess it depends on the batch.
Mm.
I guess it depends on the batch. You know, again, shit, I don't know it all. I know it is something, but
yeah.
But this is why we post this kind of content though, because like if you know something, say something. The fuck, you know something, say something, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the comments. Like whether nigga forcing y'all to be family in that motherfucker. Fuck that. We forcing y'all to be family in the comment section. You ain't got no choice. Yeah, you either gonna pop your shit because you know some shit, or you gonna talk some shit because you don't know some shit because you really trying to
stupid and get roasted.
Get roasted. Get fucking baked. Get fucking baked like a fucking.
But sometimes you need that. That's gonna allow you to grow. That's gonna allow you to grow because you don't know everything. You're gonna be like, damn, I need to get back into my bag, and maybe next time in the comments I could try to flex a little something.
Flex a little something, man.
Yeah.
Flex a little something. You dig what I'm saying? See me flex a little something. Get your knowledge up, because I know a lot of it, like this shit. You know what I'm saying? You all helping me get my knowledge back up. Fuck, I'm getting my knowledge back up and shit. And like I said, I got a little announcement to make. I'm about to partner with this farm, these geneticists.
We're geneticists.
Yeah, I'm about to partner with these geneticists. I'm dropping straight gas. I ain't lying. Like, yeah. So
I'm excited.
I'm dropping straight gas, bro. Like, I ain't lying. Like, I'm about to partner with these geneticists, and we about to unroll this shit. They believe in me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All praise be the Most High. They believe in me, and I believe.
Importance of having a team. Importance of having a team. You can't do everything yourself. I see a lot of one-man armies in the comments.
And one-man armies, bro. If you're trying to get rich, it's not gonna happen. I'm telling y'all, I tried it, and I failed at getting rich. I didn't fail at being successful. Because when you're a one-man army, you see how the inner workings of things work, but it's impossible for you to get over that hump because you're self-employed. Self-employed meaning you doing all the work.
You inside of the business.
When you're doing all the work, you gotta do the work. You gotta think. You got a business plan. You gotta market. You gotta do the groundwork.
It's only 24 hours in a day.
I'm 24 hours in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling y'all, bro. That's why I'm not filthy rich. Because the one of the bad things about doing business in the streets is that you feel like everybody is out against you. So when you bring in that mentality to corporate, it takes you a while to kind of convert. Like outsourcing, it's hard for me to outsource. I be feeling like I could just learn it and do it, and then that took 8 hours when I could just get somebody on the team who can do it, or teach somebody, pay for somebody to get taught that on the team. But the streets has taught me that, man. Yeah, you free. I front this nigga for I front him for a year, and then shit, he ran off. Oh damn, I didn't told them like, I got some money stashed over here, and the next thing you know, the money missing. So when you keep taking losses like that on the black market side, on the legal side, it kind of like hardens you to not trust people that you should.
Anybody.
Yeah, like, and you gotta, in order to build a team, you gotta put trust in people.
You got to.
In order to build a team, you gotta put trust in people now and take the chance. But in the black market, sometimes, I mean, we all in a black market, you always playing cops and robbers.
Mm-hmm.
Some chances you're not trying to take.
Mm-hmm. And also putting trust in people, you got to learn how to give people only a certain percentage of access to your business or to what you know. You don't just give people 100% of access to everything that revolves around your business, because that's just you just giving them an opportunity to go and screw you or F you. You know what I mean? And pause. But yeah, it's just like, a lot of people who say like, because I saw someone who said that, yeah, it's hard to trust people. It is hard to trust people, but it's a way that you have to structure it. You don't just give somebody 100% of like, hey, just here's all the 100 P's. Yeah, just go sell it to that guy down the street and just bring me back to him. It's like you asking for them to go finesse you or for something to go wrong. It's like you got to teach them the protocol. You got to walk them through. You got to go through different procedures.
People assign me.
Yeah.
What you just saying, I did that before.
Mm-hmm.
Doing business with motherfuckers for like a year. They boss man had brought me to the plug.
Yeah.
Was doing good business.
Mm-hmm.
And then a situation like that where business was going as normal. Hey, here the money, man. I'm gonna wait. So I'm gonna get the spot ready. So as soon as you get in here with the bags, I'm getting to work.
Yeah.
Motherfucker never came back.
It happens like that sometimes. This is hard, It's
After
hard.
a year of business.
Yeah, it's hard.
But I missed some of the signs.
Mm-hmm.
I missed some of the red flags. I did a couple of things that I wasn't supposed to do. Got there, motherfucker wanted to take me out to eat. Normally, I fuck a eat business. I went ate. My mind got lax. Tell you, old
These are my
ass
friends. We partners. We cool.
eating like motherfucker took us to Brazil. The Brazil
Laughing, ha ha ha, joking.
$100 buffet.
Yeah.
The Brazil. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Brazil.
Texas D Brazil. Yeah.
$100 buffet. San Jose.
Oh, you was in San Jose.
I'm like, this shit weird. I'm like, bro, you don't even eat.
Uh-huh.
I don't even eat when I don't even eat before the business.
Yeah.
I want to be ready. I want my body
Be
to
hungry. You gotta be hungry. Yeah.
Yeah. I ate. That was a red flag. Number
Gotcha.
2, it was like, where this motherfucker getting his money from? But this little broke motherfucker don't be having no money. The big dog be having no money, but he don't be having no money to do. He paid for me and my boy shit. You know what I'm saying? We whipped the money out. He like, yeah, Flock, you trust me? I'm like, yeah. That was another red flag.
Mm.
Then the person, old nigga coming that bitch pissed. He pissed about the bowls. So I caught it, but I didn't caught it. I'm like, what the fuck the old nigga tripping for? We came down the shop. Old nigga mad with dude. Cause dude, he didn't give dude like 250 bowls. And dude keep telling y'all I'm about to get the money. He like, yeah, they about to they here now the shop. That was another red flag. You ain't tell me about this old nigga. Who's this old nigga? Who's the old nigga? This his work, really, that you done finessed him out of, and you keep telling him, you getting the money, you getting the money.
Mm-hmm.
That was the third red flag. Fourth red flag, came on there for 30. For 15, he was gonna throw me 15. When I got down there, he was trying to throw me 90. He's like, bro, just take it and just just work him like you normally do. I'm like, brother, you trying to send me back with 120 P's? Where the fuck I'm gonna put that shit at? I'm like, my fight is the next day.
Yeah.
Man, just get a storage. I'm like, bro, just go get my work, bro. I don't want them extra 90, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and he was legit like, well, just ride with me. That was the red flag that I was like, I should have just been like, man, go get this shit. Get my money back. But we hadn't did this shit.
So many times, yeah.
30 times already.
Mm-hmm.
Or motherfuckers desperate. When motherfuckers got a trick up their sleeve and the trick ain't going up, they going the way it's supposed to go. So yeah, so the streets will fuck your trust up bad, bro. So, all my entrepreneurs who, what I'm saying, going to legal life, so a lot of times you gotta go against some of your triggers and trust folks. We didn't trust the people in the streets and it didn't pan out how it should have panned out.
Man.
But yeah, though, but that's a wrap, man, for me, man.
Yeah, no, I think this was a good podcast. Anything to close it out?
Stop acting like you a fucking grand wizard trapper, bro.
Level 99.
Like motherfucker said, oh, you ain't selling you ain't selling, man. If you ain't selling 40 P's a month, you ain't doing shit. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Everybody can't do that. Stop it. And don't let them clowns make y'all feel no kind of way. If you working with
Run your own race. Run your own race.
If you selling 2 P's of money, you got a job. Hey, bro, and that shit extra. So, do your shit, man. That's all I gotta say. Do your shit.
Run your own race, man. Run your own race. All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all sticking around, man. We're gonna keep growing this thing. We're gonna keep building this thing, man. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on subscribe to both our YouTubes. And until next time, peace, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.